So what have we been up to this week? I'll be honest, not an awful lot. I wouldn't say I've been lazy because I've been at work. It's juggling around work, isn't it? And trying to fit it all in. I did, from a non-horsey perspective, I had a lovely evening on Monday. I took my lovely mummy to Tropics evening and learn all about Tropics cosmetics, the fact that they're so good for your skin, they're brilliant for the environment, all their packaging is recyclable, and an amazing company. So that was quite an insight, and whether I'm going to shift across to Tropics possibly, I don't know. Yeah, it was really good, and the lady that ran it, Heather, she was brilliant, so engaging, but you know, she could sell anything because she's just so lovely, and I kind of could feel myself getting pulled in thinking, oh my god, I need these products for my face. You know, she made it that sort of like, look how amazing these are, look what it could do for your wrinkles, and you're going to look like you're 20 again. I think she was lying. But yeah, they look really good. So Mum and I had a really lovely evening on Monday. I didn't ride Monday, and then it's all been a bit go. So getting in from work, really by the time I've got them in, tacked up, I've managed to get out fairly early-ish tonight because I literally got straight in and went out again. But for the rest of the week, it's kind of been getting dark, and I haven't had anyone to film me. So you haven't got any footage, basically. But what I have done is I've booked to go to Willowbanks on Sunday. I can't go to the British show jumping on Saturday because the ponies are having their footsies done. So Sunday, I'm presuming they will have the full course up, and I've booked the arena. And I'm going to drag Jim Bob to Willowbanks to give me a lesson around the British show jumping course, which would have been built kindly by Piers, and he builds really good courses. He builds some really good lines that make you sort of think about how you're riding things. Basically everything I need at the moment is to get my brain into gear. I'm a bit gutted I'm missing Saturday because it would have been a good outing for her, but like I say, the hoof trimmer's coming to do, I think it's just Penelope actually, but it would just not mess up the day. That sounds bad, doesn't it? It would just be sort of in the middle of the day, so I can't really commit to anything that day. But we'll go Sunday and we'll have a look. And actually, in a way, it might be better because I'll have the arena to myself. I'll have the time to warm up in there. She is a bit spooky at Willowbanks. And, you know, she really is hit or miss there and always has been. She either absolutely exceeds all expectations and flies around like an absolute superstar, or we get eliminated, and that's just how she is, and I won't hide it. You can look at her British show jumping record. There's nothing to hide. I'm never going to sell her, so I really don't care, but it's frustrating because I've never figured out. I've got an inkling what it is there that spooks her, but I've never been able to iron it out, despite I've been to tons of clinics, I've hired it, I've done all you can there. But on competition day, I think probably combined with the fact that she picks up on my adrenaline, my nerves, it's just too much for her, and she is like, oh my god, something's going to happen, something's going to kill me. So yeah, we sometimes get eliminated there just through some refusals. So it will be a good little outing to just measure where we're at again a week on, if that makes sense. I appreciate I haven't practiced much in the meantime. Other than that, I haven't really done an awful lot. I've been not lazy. Can I say I'm lazy? Yeah, I don't think I'm lazy. I think I'm busy. I think I've ridden when I can, and I don't think we should feel guilty about that. Happy Sunday! Yeah, I was meant to leave about 20 minutes ago. We've hired Willowbanks, which is out fairly local. It's about an hour away, 45 minutes away. Do you know what? We've just got to Willowbanks, and I said to Jim and Bob, I don't know if I want to film. I feel a bit, it's silly, isn't it? I feel nervous. I'll be honest, I feel nervous. There, I've said it. And we got here, and these fences are in the warm-up, and I immediately felt sick, and this is the reality, and I don't know why I feel like it. Like, I shouldn't feel like this. It should be fun. And this is what Jim Bob has said today. We've come here to have fun, and we're gonna have some fun. So we'll see. If I'm crying by the end of it, you know I haven't had fun. I'm really I'm going for a nervous wee. I've already had my nervous poo this morning. Oh, it's terrible. Oh, you ladies wait when you get to this age, when these hormones kick in, you think you're all big and brave, and then it really hits you. Anyway, I'll see you after.
What are you laughing at? That was your warning that I'm videoing, but I won't give you one next time.
Videoing. I'm scared.
Don't be scared.
I am scared, but thank you so much for coming today.
That's okay. I've got your husband up there putting the fences down because
Good old Jim Bob.
the 1:30 in the warm-up ring's giving us the jitters.
Just don't video him, he'll hate you.
What's your plan today with Bean?
Get over a fence.
No, come on. What's your... I need a better plan than that. Because
I don't know whether I need
negative
a plan.
talk, I'm not having that.
Okay, no negativity, but there is a but. I do need to find that mojo. At the moment, I'm feeling, I don't know, that I've got such a big thing ahead of me, and I feel like I've put quite a lot of pressure on myself, and I'm trying to take that away and just enjoy it. So I think today's session needs to be about enjoying it, riding it nice and forward, and feel it, not thinking about everything so much.
No pressure. Just no pressure on yourself.
Yeah, I think.
You thought you'd get your mojo back on a Sunday morning at 8 o'clock with it chucking it down. Well, come on, chop, get ready then.
Yeah,
If you're going to learn how to vlog, you're going to have to learn how to walk and work and talk at the same time.
I can't do that. It's like multitasking. Oh, dear. And don't zoom in on my arse. You always do that.
It's nice. Turn round, I'll zoom in.
After a short walk, trot and canter around the arena, we begin to start stringing some fences together. And like we said, the whole aim of today was for it to be fun and for me to not overthink things. And this is obviously sometimes harder than it looks, isn't it? You know, we always think we can go in and, I don't know about you, but I watch videos of other people riding and I think, yeah, I can do that. And then it's not until it's yourself and you're in there and the fences are in front of you that maybe, well, certainly for me, I do start to overthink. So here you can see, you know, although I don't think I felt unconfident coming to that, she obviously felt a little bit stuttery. And then this started to knock my confidence because as the fences got bigger, she was feeding off me. I was coming into a fence, leg was coming off, and she was thinking, well, what are you doing, Mum?
Yes! Yes!
And sadly, you know, these little pieces where it just isn't flowing really do start to knock my confidence. And you can just see, you know, try as I might, or maybe I'm not trying. I think I'm trying, but I know deep down that my brain isn't connecting with my legs and it's all too little too late. So, you know I've got to put my leg on before the jump, over the jump, after the jump. But my brain just doesn't seem to be firing, and I'm just coming in very, very backward thinking and finding it quite tough to get myself out of that. And you know, I'm not scared of admitting that it just knocked my confidence quite a bit. And you will see this round here where we have strung some together. It starts to fall apart and I just can't seem to get that out of my brain. I really let it worm away at me, and coming through this double here, I get it totally wrong. I'm deep into that. My confidence goes, and I come round to this one, and I pull her out. to be honest. I didn't bring her in on the best line, and I just bottled it. And you'll see it from a different angle here, same fences, different angle. You know, it's not too bad, it's a little bit scrappy, and actually it's probably better than I thought. It looks better than it felt, put it that way, and it doesn't look great, but it certainly felt a hell of a lot worse. And you'll see that felt absolutely awful to me, and as I've come round here, I've just thought, no, I can't do this. And I literally have a bit of a meltdown. Poor Olivia and poor Jim Bob.
There's no point keep going when my head's not... I'm just getting more and more backward. Yeah, no, I was. In my head I was. Don't worry. I don't worry about a pole. I don't know what I'm scared of, but I'm scared of something. I don't know what it is.
Oh, sure,
Everything's sticky, it just feels like it's me. I can feel it's me because I'm coming in going,
but you're pushing through it. You keep riding. The more times you do it, the more times it'll get easier.
I can't see a stride for toffee. I'm just like...
Just ride.
God's sake.
Go for it then.
That's like 1 metre 30 or something. No. I need something smaller just to at least get my confidence. I'm not coming into that.
I mean, poor Jim Bob, he really does put up with me. So we come to it again, and actually, you know, this time I do ride a little bit more positively, and it's still a bit scrappy, but I'm a lot more happy with it. I think we have a pole during it. That double was still not quite right. I just need to think more forward, you know, not necessarily speed, but just keep my leg on to say to her, go, go, go. Because the minute I take my leg off, she says, oh, I don't know whether I can. And she's feeding off me, isn't she? You know, it's my confidence. And you'll see here, we just don't get it right. I've come to that thinking, oh my God, it looks really big. I don't know what I'm thinking. And I said this earlier, you know, I'm not scared of having a pole down. I don't know what I'm scared of. But I do keep persevering here, and I do keep riding forward. And you'll see here, something clicks. And suddenly I'm like, do you know what? I can do this. And this felt easy.
Oh my goody aunt.
You're actually lucky that you've got a horsey husband.
I am.
That you can make a good team that he can come and help you.
But he equally is a bit sneaky. And
What, telling you
he'll tell me that
they're 80 and they're probably 110?
he 100% lies to me. And I'm like, why are you putting them up? And he's like, I'm not, I'm just shuffling them around.
But equally, he wouldn't do anything to put you in a situation to frighten you or the mare.
We'll find out in a minute.
I just find James and his tape measure funnier than I should do. I don't know why. I think I've already offended him telling him he looked like a homeless person.
I did just drag him out of bed on a Sunday morning. Come on, Jim Bob, off we go to Willowbanks.
So off we go again after a little measure up, and you'll see this is just from a different angle. Like I say, you know, it's a lot more of a confident round, and it's just from a different angle really. It's exactly the same round, just from Jim Bob's perspective on the ground. And I don't actually think it looks as bad, again, as it felt. Isn't it weird how, I don't know, it just always feels worse when you're on board. You'll see from this angle just how stuttery we were in there, and probably if I'd have just kept my upper body back and put my blooming leg on, we would have made that distance. So yeah, overall, I mean, the round that we ended on, I was pleased with these last few fences. Like, my mindset had changed, and you know, you can visibly see me riding differently through these last few fences. So I actually think take that as a positive and leave it on a good note. And yeah, so I left it on a good note.
She's finished. Is she supposed to be going somewhere else?
I was waiting for the chest pieces. Again, we didn't do the chest.
Go right. She's just bent forward, patting. Good girl. You've not finished.
This one.
Well, that's a good one.
Yeah, I was number 12. I was like, yeah, I'm done.
So we're doing have a little break. And one more time. You've got to incorporate your leg.
Yeah, I genuinely don't think I had my leg on there
No,
to
'cause
say
you'll get into
you're
here.
alright.
And then you're getting ready to jump.
panicking.
Yeah. You just got to think, you just got to drive
I'm
into it.
panicking. And my leg comes away and I can feel it.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of going, get your leg on.
So you know what to do.
Brain to body.
And then you put your leg on in between these two, and that one was easy. The second part was
Yeah,
easier.
Yeah, and I think I probably wanted to go and shrink, and I didn't. I'd managed by that point to get my leg on. But it's that doubt in your head, isn't it, that because she's had that stop, it's there. It's worming away in me, going, she might stop though. She might stop though. And the crux of it is, I know if I fall off, it's my neck that's in jeopardy. Like, and I think that's probably why I'm so worried, because I know that if I have a fall,
I think you need to
potentially-
refocus on how many fences you've jumped today without a stop.
Yeah.
So I think you've rode out of that stop now. Now you just need to use your leggies.
Yeah, get those leggies on.
So now it is a case of enjoy it.
Yeah. So what happened last time you were here?
It
Eva?
pretty much was where James was stood, and I was in walk, which is just typical, and my lesson hadn't even started, and she spun and dropped me, kicked me on the way down, and then trampled on me. And so the ambulance parked pretty much where James is, and there was some huge big debate because they were trying to put me on a spinal board flat. But every time they laid me flat, it was excruciating pain. And then there was another professional there saying, I think with her injuries, she can't be flat, clearly.
Yeah.
So I just remember that debacle, followed by I can't remember what it was, nearly a 2-week stay in Grimsby, which was lovely. Food's brilliant in there. I haven't been since, and I haven't made a conscious effort not to come, but I haven't made a conscious effort to come. And then when you messaged and said you had it hired, I thought, pressure off, someone in here,
Yeah.
all the pressure's on you and not me.
Yeah. Thanks, Jim.
And it's been amazing because now I'll come, you know.
Yeah.
The deal's done, I'm fine now.
Yeah. Which is what you need, don't you? And
So,
it's
thanks,
similar to
Dean.
this, isn't it? That this session is. I've faced some demons today. I hate that saying, but it's true. You do. And you want to shelve them because, if I'm honest, I'd have quite happily cancelled and just not bothered. That's what I wanted to do. So actually coming and doing it is a big achievement, isn't it? It's another tick in the box. So we can both say
We've done it.
that's put to bed now.
And
It's
the
time to move
podcast I
forward.
listened to on the way here was, we don't need talent. Not saying you've not got any talent. I'm more referring
We'll
to
cut
myself.
that bit out.
You know, you don't need talent. Doesn't beat like just quiet consistency. That's what I was listening to. We just need to be quietly consistent.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And keep working on the bits that you're bad at and acknowledge them. That's the best bit for me, is coming away thinking, that's where I'm poor, that's where I need to improve, or that's where she needs to improve. You know, it's a combination.
I do feel like you need to work on your wording. She said so many negative things before you'd even. No, you did. You said so many
Neggy
negative
Nelly.
things up there. You said I can't do it. I've got a mental block. It's all me, not her. I'm useless at circles. She hates this place. Like I've got a lot of that on video, and if you play that back, you would not believe how many negative things you said.
Yeah.
That doesn't help.
No, but that's obviously what's going on.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's working on that mindset, isn't
Say
it?
something else.
Yeah, I might go and see one of these hypnotherapists that talk you and rewrite your history.
Get a good Reiki person,
Yeah.
I have.
Oh yeah.
Well done, Nikki.
No, well done, Jimbo.
And thank you guys, for helping.
Yeah, thanks for pushing us.
Well, I promised the ups and the downs, and today it's a tough one, isn't it? Like, I think, if I'm being honest, I was quite pleased with how it ended, albeit there was still, when I watched the videos back, there's still moments where you can just see I've obviously taken my leg off, and Bean's just not got that confidence to sort of take the lead, if you like. And I don't blame her, you know, it's my responsibility, isn't it, to keep my leg on to a fence and ride it all the way through it, instead of getting, I don't know, stride out and thinking, oh no, I've got this wrong, over to you, Bean. It's not fair on her. However, you know, what I would say is, coming from that is a lot of positives. Like, we jumped a full course at the height we need to do at the qualifier, so I'm over the moon with that, and I really didn't expect to be there. That's really out of my comfort zone at the moment, and I have never ever jumped bigger than that over a course of fences. So it's, you know, it's a big deal, isn't it, to be going out at your top height, if you like, and competing at that. And I'm nowhere near ready. I feel like it's coming up so quickly. I was just looking at the calendar yesterday, trying to plan. I'm out next weekend at Elms, which is where the qualifier is, so that'll be really good to have a sneaky little run there. But what I did think was, I am just going to do, I think, just the metre class, and maybe even the 90, and just have a nice fun round where I'm not worrying about anything. I just need to be able to go in there, view them in a confident way, and the only way you're going to do that is to be practicing over that height and getting used to it. He's really sneaky. He wouldn't tell me what height they were the whole time, and he just kept saying, oh, they're somewhere between 80 centimetres and a metre. That's all he said. He's so sneaky. I don't know, he puts up with me. I am a nightmare. I'll be honest, I am a nightmare. I am. And especially when I'm nervous, I get a bit snarky. And, you know, I apologise if I do come across like that. But that's me, you know, and that's reality, isn't it? It's not all rainbows and butterflies. We've been together a long, long time. We've been together 26 years this year. You know, we know each other very, very well. And we're a good combo. And I trust his judgment. And that's what I said to Olivia today is, I know that if he's put it up, then I'm capable of it, and I've got to have that confidence in him teaching me. And he's a good instructor, although he'd hate me saying it, but he's a really good instructor, and I actually enjoy having him come there and make me do these things, push me out of my comfort zone. Yeah, you know, Olivia said, oh crikey, I thought you were going to cry at one point. I did. I felt rock bottom at one point. I really, really felt like it could have been a pole on the ground at that point, and I still didn't want to do it. So, in a way, I am pleased with the fact that after all of that, I did give myself a bit of a kick up the bum and say, right, it's now or never, really. You need to make your mind up whether you actually want to do this as your hobby or not, because that's the bottom line, isn't it? You're either enjoying it or you're not, and if you're not enjoying it, why are you doing it? So yeah, I'm pleased. I am pleased. There's still lots and lots to work on, but at least now I know where I'm going wrong and the bits I need to improve on. So what next? I don't know. Well, next week is the actual, not the qualifier, but it's the competition. So I'm going to drag you along to the first ever competition of 2026. I'll let you know what height I've entered. I haven't entered yet, so I'll let you know what I'm going to go for, and yeah, be there supporting me, yay, cheering me on. Hopefully Jim Bob will come with to film it all, so we'll have some footage. If not, I'll have to just tell you about it. Right, see you all later. Have a good week. Bye bye.